here are 2 more rules that will make your tarot reading even better. Rule number 1, be persistent. Rule number 2, don't let disappointment push you in a direction that gets you to do things that aren't good for you and aren't good for the people that you're reading for. In the first case, be persistent. That means you actually have to work with the cards and gain experience so that you can draw from the experience. There are so many people out there who read this book and that book and that book and that book, and they can quote 50 books, but they've got no actual direct experience reading with people. One of the things that I do when I teach people tarot is I put them in a situation where they have to practice. If they don't practice, they don't get the fruit of what the lesson is. So you have to actually keep with it, be persistent, gain experience, and then draw from that experience. So many people right now are so concerned with being a celebrity medium or proving that they're psychic mediums that they don't actually gain real experience reading cards or reading something because they're so busy pulling this thing out of the ethers and that thing out of the ethers and that thing out of the ethers. And I'm not saying that you can't speak to spirits, but I am saying that a lot of folks are so busy trying to prove that they're a fabulous medium that the minute something happens that they don't understand, they make some garbage up and then put that on their client, or they pull something out that's not true and then say it's the client's fault for not understanding. The other thing that you've got to do is you've got to push past your disappointments, your setbacks, and those moments when you're confused. So if you, as someone pointed out on my station yesterday, they threw the 3 of Swords for their day, and they said that it looked like it was going to create heartbreaks and problems and all sorts of mess. And they said, well, I decided that I was going to take control of my fate instead of letting the cards determine it for me. Well, one, that was a very good response to do. But the second thing is, if you don't move past those moments where you're confused, like I said in the last video, and let things settle so that you can gain a deeper understanding, you're likely to never really understand the tool that you're working with. Let me explain. In the case of the 3 of Swords, that can come up to represent the need to be social, a breaking of a stalemate, or something like needing to laugh and having a sense of humor. Because so many modern authors are hung up on the idea or the image of the 3 of Swords being about heartbreak, so many people are hung up on that they never push past the confusion and look and observe and try to gain a deeper understanding of what the archetypal energy might be trying to tell them. In my experience, I found it to come up to represent moments where the stalemate is broken, moments when a person needs to laugh, moments when they need to lighten up, or moments when there's a group situation where a lot of people are speaking. So apply these rules to your tarot reading, and don't be slavish about them, but work with them, see what they give you, and you'll find yourself becoming better and better. I'm Lucky Links, as always, wishing you success and good fortune in all that you do. If you'd like to take a class with me or get a reading from me, 779-302-8009 or conjurehope@gmail.com, or you can visit my website, luckylinksfortune.com.